I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me
Hey guys, welcome back to Mommy Scrub Diaries. Welcome back to another video in another vlog. If you are new here, my name is Alexandria. I am a medical assistant, currently working at a pediatric outpatient clinic. And on my channel, you will find content based around navigating becoming a single mother, going through separation, divorce, talk about faith, growing in the medical field. I am currently going back to school to get my CNA license, as well as pursuing my nursing degree. And I just talk about life content, like just life in general. The ups, the downs, talking about how to just rediscover who you are and just bringing you guys along with me. So if you are new and you are interested in that type of content, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Thank you to everyone who have already subscribed and who have been tuning into my videos. I really appreciate your support. And as we continue to grow our fan base, we will continue to post weekly vlogs every single week. If you don't know, I post every Sunday. I try to post it between 12 and 6 o'clock, depending on how everything's going. Now that I have gotten my new computer, my iMac computer, posting just became a whole lot easier. So I was able to actually finish editing my video and have it ready and posted by 12 o'clock on Sunday. So thank God for that. Excuse me, if you wonder why I sound weird, I have a really bad cold. I had it over the weekend. I thought it would be gone away by now, but it's not. So still trying to get rid of that. So yeah, just do weekend live content, just talking about everyday life. I just got off of work. I just picked my daughter up from daycare. Say hello. And she was telling me about her day. I'm currently on the way to pick up my son and my 5-year-old daughter from my sister's. I just did not feel good, so I dropped the kids off this morning, took Mari to her first day at her new daycare. She said she had a very good day, so that went well. And then I dropped my oldest two off at school. I dropped them off first, and then I dropped her off because her daycare is right around the corner from my job. It's actually associated through my job as well. So she was right there by my job. So I dropped them off at school first, and then I went to go drop her off. Today was a pretty good day. No complaints, actually. It wasn't too busy, wasn't too hectic, thank God, because like I said, I do not feel good. My nose is completely stopped up and I have a killer headache. So today was not that bad. I have some great news. So last week I was talking about how I got everything paid for and set up for my CNA license. So all that is good. I got confirmation from the instructor that I don't have to take the placement test because I'm taking college level English and math. So I'm exempt from the placement test. I'm just waiting for the registration process to close so that all the seats are filled and everything, and then they will send us the next steps. I thought I would have to do the drug test, but I don't. I only do have to do the background test. With either way, it don't matter because I don't do drugs, so nothing to worry about. So I only have to do a background check, and then I got majority of my school supplies that I would need for that program. I do have to get me a set of royal blue scrubs, because I don't think I have blue scrubs, but I don't think they are what they're looking for. So I would have to go get some scrubs and then get the patch that we have for the school, get it sewn onto the shirt. And then I met with my advisor today. So I'm doing the CNA courses. It's an adult continuing education course, so it's not considered like the regular college courses because you don't get financial aid. It's completely paid for out of pocket. So that course is just to get the CNA license or whatever, so that I can transfer from the clinic that I work at to the hospital, so that I can work overnight while I'm going to school, which works out perfectly because after yes. I dropped my shoe. You drop what? It's okay. So once I complete those, So after talking with my advisor today, which perfectly made sense, it's going to go along with what my plan is. So to be able to apply for the nursing program in February, I have to take anatomy 1. I have to take anatomy 2. I have to take a chemistry because I did not take chemistry in high school. And then he said I had to take a critical thinking course, and I think I said English course, but if I did, I gotta take another English. So he told me that this summer I could take the anatomy, which is what I wanted to do, and I could take the additional English class. So I'm taking that during the summer. Then in the fall, I'm gonna take chemistry, anatomy 2, critical thinking, and an ethics class. So all those will be taken in the fall. That way, I already have my CNA license, and then once I take all those courses at once, I'll be at the hospital working, rotating shifts. So I'll be overnight. So while they're at school, I could be focusing on my schoolwork and undistracted. So, and he told me with that plan, I can apply for the program in February, which is what I wanted to do. So I'm very, 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 very excited, very thankful that is working out the way it's supposed to. I thank God. Sometimes we're so in a rush to get things done and wondering why things are not done at a certain timeline, and God have a plan of his own. So I thank God for that. All of my kids will be in school. She starts real school. Because we got to get your sister and brother. She'll be starting regular school, like with her sister and brother, in August. So all of them be in the same spot. And then that way, I don't have to pay for daycare. I don't have to pay for after school. I'll be able to drop them off and pick them up myself. Thank God. I'm so excited. That's why I said, trust God's plan. So, super excited about that. That's a big update. But yeah, not much update with work because nothing new really happened. Like I said, today was a chill day. We didn't get a lot of patients at all, thank God. I'm probably going to go home. I know I'm going to take me some more medicine, take me a good hot shower, and try to lay down and get me some rest because I do not feel good. My nose is completely stopped up. I have a bad headache. I just feel awful. So, I'm at my sister's now waiting on them to come down so I can get my son and my daughter, and then fix them something to eat when we get home. And then I'm laying down. I'm tired. I do not feel good at all. Like, I'm so ready. I hate being sick because I'm not called out of work. And the only way I would call out of work when I'm sick is if I just cannot move. I can't function. I can't do nothing. I'll be at work. And I swabbed myself today, so I don't have COVID, flu, or none of that stuff. So I'm not putting anybody else at risk, thank goodness. Because if that was the case, if I tested positive for anything, I would go to work. I would have left. So thank God that didn't happen because you're going to need her coins. As I said, single mom, taking care of kids. Like Reba said, single mom who loves her kids, who never stops. Yes, hard of a fighter because we're going to keep going. And I know that sounds like a lot to be doing over the summer, but, baby, we got this. I'm too determined, not giving up, going to push through it. I'm bringing you guys along for the full journey. I told y'all everything's going to pick up. Everything's falling into place. So the content has started being a little bit more different. I'm trying to balance and learning how to do my intro. Like, sometimes it can sound like I'm babbling and saying the same thing, but I try to make sure that the people who are new to my page know what my content is, because it's basically my life, and I'm trying to sum it up in a quick little intro phrase to let you guys know, like, this is what you're going to see on my page. It's every day of just week in the life of me working as a medical assistant, going through school, right now I'm just getting my stuff set up so that I'm good for school. I don't did everything I did with my financial aid. I don't set up a meeting with my financial advisor. He sent me the steps to go ahead and be ready to register for classes, because the classes, we can't register till April. So he sent me the steps to set up my portal thing so that I'm able to get in and get everything situated, and then so that I can register for classes when it's time. CNA stuff, that stuff is taken care of for now until they send out information letting us know deadlines and when we need to have background checks and all that stuff ready for that. And then just navigating life. Like, life is sometimes things are good, sometimes it's bad. Just learning how to overcome, learning how to readjust. Not just for me, but for my children. My children are going from a 2-parent household to a 1. So just retraining my mind to be able to focus and take care of 3 children by myself. So It's a lot. It's a lot, but we're doing pretty good. I thank God for progress. I thank God for how far I've come. Sometimes, it's real easy to feel defeated, but we gotta keep going. Like, we've accomplished so much just from January to now. So I thank God for that. And, we just gotta keep pushing. I just gotta jot down like maybe what I want to say. And usually when you're watching these videos on YouTube, a lot of people say the same thing when they first enter into the video. It's just to let you know this is what you're going to find on my channel. So if this is not what you're looking for, this does not interest you, is this not something that you feel like you want to tune into, then don't tune into it, because this is what you're going to find here. So a lot of my content is just healthcare, mom life. And you won't probably hear me talk much about separation and all that stuff unless somebody asks me about it, or unless I'm feeling a type of way with it, like, because I usually don't speak on it too much anyway. So just helping, I say that part so that you can understand like what brought me to where I am now, so that you can understand and get to know me a little bit more. So yeah, maybe I'll speak on it one day, but right now it's not really much to say. We're separated, and it's just me and my kids thugging it out. That's what it is.
What in there?
What?
There.
Nothing. But yeah, I'm finna let my sister know that we're downstairs. I'm gonna go home, fix us something to eat, and then take me some medicine, and I'm gonna knock out. Hopefully in the morning when you guys hear me, I'm not sounding like this. I hate this. But yeah. That's a little rundown of today. I will catch you guys in the morning unless something interesting happens. Huh? Okay. Unless it's something interesting happens, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Say see you later. Toodaloo. Hey y'all, welcome back to another day, a week in the life. Today is Tuesday, February the 5th. And I'm just now getting off work. It is 5 o'clock. I am on my way to pick up my daughter from daycare. And then I'll be heading to pick up my other two children from my sister's house. I'm sounding a little bit better today because I'm actually starting to feel a little bit better. But y'all, let me tell you about my day. When you go into the doctor's office, that is not the place to bring up your dirty laundry. That is not the place to bring the drama. That is not the place to bring messiness. And I get, sometimes when you're going through certain things, it can get messy. I'm not going to go into details because that would be disclosing too much information. But the doctor's office is not the place to do it. Especially if you're going to have me as a medical assistant. I'm not with the drama, okay? I'm not finna be put in the middle of nobody's drama. One thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna report, because my license is at stake when I get in the middle of certain things. I'm not doing nothing that's gonna put me in jeopardy. I'm not gonna do nothing to put myself, nobody in jeopardy of anything. So, that's that. But today has definitely been a day. For sure. To say I'm ready to go home is an understatement. Okay? I'm ready. I just want to take this dang badge off. I don't even want to put it on right now. It was so busy. It was crazy. Then we had this whole situation that happened that really just kind of threw things off. And it wouldn't have threw it off as bad if people know how to roll with the punches. Y'all got so caught up in what I was saying. I was finna go home and forget my baby. Ain't that something? I was finna go home and forget to go get my baby. But if people know how to roll with the punches and stuff, in healthcare, you're gonna always encounter stuff that comes up unexpectedly and things that you don't really, you know what I'm saying, you wasn't expecting to happen. That's not the time to just sit there and dwell on it. That's the time to use your critical thinking to, know how to react and respond in the way that you're supposed to, and not just sitting there like wanting to dwell on it. Because when you give attention to certain stuff, only thing it does is hype it up. Only thing you're doing is intensifying the situation when it could have been de-escalated if it was handled properly. So I just don't like to sit there and dwell on stuff. If something happens, it happens. Oh well, keep it pushing, keep it going. But don't just sit up there and keep talking about it. Keep it, especially when you're working in an office. People are gonna walk up, they're gonna hear certain conversations. So of course people are gonna be like, okay, what's going on? And all you're doing is adding fuel to the fire instead of just letting it go and everybody going on about their business. Like, I don't like when stuff like that happens. I like to just go on about my business and keep it pushing, because I don't like to add other people into stuff. That's how stuff get escalated. That's how stuff get taken too far. That's how people get hurt, because you don't know people's intentions when they come into, doing stuff. You don't know people's mindsets in certain situations, especially in personal situations and with situations where kids are involved. You don't want to provoke stuff like that. So the best way to do is to de-escalate it and to act the way you're supposed to, which is what I did. I reported it and did what I was supposed to do. But it was just too much. And then we were backed up. We were short. Tomorrow we're going to be even shorter. I'm going to be late going in, even though tomorrow is my late day. I was going to be late anyway because my daughter has a doctor's appointment at the office that I'm working at. That's not going to be her permanent physician office. I just don't like mixing business with pleasure. So I don't like for my work life and my personal life to kind of intersect. It was just the first place that I can get her in for the time being. But I will be setting them up with it's still going to be with the same, facility, because of where I work. The area is not, it ain't that many doctor's office. So all the facilities are associated with the same, company or whatever. So, but it will be a different doctor's office because I just don't like to mix the two. So her appointment is just going to be for now because she needs it for the daycare that she's going to be going to, which will knock it out for when she starts school in August anyway. With me doing her registration and stuff for her starting school, she'll already have her physical and stuff done. But for my other two children, I'm going to set them up with the doctor's office that I was going to take them to anyway, so that they'll have what they need for school too, because they both are due for a physical and their shots need to be updated. I don't think my 5-year-old needs anything, but we're gonna just to be sure. So yeah, so that's the plan. But yeah, today was a heck of a day. I'm definitely looking forward to sleeping in a little bit longer tomorrow, because today was too much. It was definitely too much. And now that I've kind of gotten the hang of where I'm going, I kind of know where to go get my daughter. But I was so caught up in telling y'all about my day, I almost went right past where I'm supposed to be going to get to take my baby home. I mean, to pick my baby up. But yeah, today has definitely been a day. I'm definitely ready to go home. My face looks oily. But yeah, I'm ready to go home. So I'm about to pick her up now, and then we're gonna head home. I don't like to park too close to other people, but Ooh. Gotta do what I gotta do. Alright, so I'll catch up with you guys later. Good morning, guys. Today is Wednesday, March the 6th. Per usual, I'm running behind. I'm going in late today because today is my daughter's appointment to get her physical done. Her appointment's at 8:40. It's currently 8:34. But I'm glad my job gives you a 15-minute grace period. They're gonna be looking at me like, girl, how you late and you work here? Cause I am. I didn't even have time to put on my shoes because I was just gonna put on my tennis shoes since it is raining. Yes, it is raining, but I didn't have time. As I said, I'm rushing because I don't know. I slept in because I woke up last night. I went to bed kind of early, and then I woke up at like 1 something, 2 something in the morning, and I didn't go back to sleep until after 4 o'clock. So I was like, you have time to sleep in a little bit because, Mari has a doctor's appointment, so it's not like you have to rush to work. You'll have time to go home, come back home, take you a shower, get dressed for work. No, I did not. So, because I was rushing, had to rush them, and still ended up, sorry, still getting over this cold, trying to get this stuff out of this mucus out of my throat. But so I'm running late. Long story short, I'm running late. So I went home, I dropped them off at school, came back home. Mari's shirt that she has on wasn't dry completely because I didn't realize my son had went into the dryer to get something out of it and then started back. So her shirt was not dry. So I had to start that up while I take a shower, and then it was ready by the time I got out. So I got her dressed. Getting her dressed wasn't gonna be hard because all her stuff was already laid out. My stuff was technically laid out. It was in the dryer, but so yeah, it just took me a shower. It's just me taking me a shower. So I took me a shower, and now we are currently on our way. Yep. You excited about your doctor's appointment? No? You ready to go to school? I didn't tell her she gotta get shots. But yeah. So I didn't say nothing. Nothing. So yeah, we're on our way to her doctor's appointment, and then after her appointment, I'm going to drop her off at daycare because her daycare is like right around the road from my job, right around the corner from my job. So I'm gonna drop her off and then go ahead and go back to work. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know what today's gonna look like as far as workload goes. It's nasty outside. It's raining. It was raining super hard when I dropped my 2 oldest children, Tristan and Raya, off at school. I'm gonna just stop saying my oldest and my 5-year-old and all this stuff. They have names. They are the older. You're the youngest. Tristan is the oldest. So I dropped Tristan and Raya off at school, and it was raining hard on the way home from dropping them off. I thought it was gonna be raining like that when I got to my apartment, but thank God it wasn't because I didn't feel like running in the rain, especially not Amari, because Amari moves slow getting out the car. But it's starting to rain again, so I'm gonna try to park right there in front of the door so we can run right in because we already running behind. So yeah. But I gotta check my financial aid tonight too. I was gonna do it yesterday, but I was so tired. Sit back too. I was so tired. I just got to check my financial aid because the school said they didn't receive it, and I know I submitted it, and I know sometimes it can take like 6 to 8 weeks before they receive it, but I did submit it. So I'm gonna resubmit and try again because they were telling me that I might not have enough aid or something. Then they were telling me about some type of grant or something like that. So I definitely want to look into that too, but I do want to make sure and confirm that my financial aid is complete. So I'm going to check this afternoon when I get home, and then go ahead and submit my fall FAFSA for the fall and spring term. And then I don't know when the deadline is for these other for the CNA classes to go ahead and close, but then once that closes, we'll get our confirmation on like what's the next step. So I already got my welcome email into the program. But yeah, but as far as today, like I don't know what today's gonna look like because we have several people that's gonna be out. Like yesterday we had like 2 people that were out, but I think today is gonna be more than 2 people that's out today. So I don't know what that's gonna look like. I don't know, what to expect. I hopefully clinic does not, get too bad to the point where it's just overwhelming, but you never know. And then like yesterday you might have instances where stuff pop up that we not expecting, so which I'm praying that's not the case. Yesterday was enough drama for me. Okay, that's enough drama for me. So we're praying for a smooth shift. Y'all, let me tell you something. Whew, let me tell you something. I just got rained on. And I ran my tail to this car. And I'm out of breath. Soaking wet. I don't even know what I ran for. Knowing I wasn't finna go fast. Now I'm soaking wet. I'm gonna be wet regardless. I could have saved myself the breath. Now I'm sitting here breathing hard. Out of breath. Because I ran my thick behind to this car. Thick behind. Not fat. Thick behind. But I just got off of work. Today was actually a good day. Mari had, let me tell y'all about my baby, okay? My daughter had her 4-year-old on wellness check today, okay? So at the 4-year-old check, they get a couple of vaccines. They get the Kenrix, which has the DTaP and polio, and then they get the Kenrix and the Proquad. Proquad has the MMR varicella, right? Right. So I also let them give her the flu shot because she's at school, of course, and she's around other kids. They're constantly getting sick, so we don't have time for that. So, okay, Mari gets to the doctor's office, and then she proceeds to tell the doctor, Lord, please do not let her teacher come across this video. I'm not even gonna release her name. I'm not even saying what her school is anyway, so it don't even matter. But she proceeds to tell her doctor. The doctor asks her, how are you liking school? Do you like your teacher? Making small talk to get her comfortable. So she says, yeah, she like her school. She asked, does she like her teacher? At first she said yes. Then she proceeds to tell this lady, her teacher don't have no teeth. Now, from the time I met the woman, I ain't seen that she ain't had no teeth. So I don't know if she had false teeth and she pulled them out of mouth mistakenly in the class, or maybe because she could be missing a couple. I didn't look that deep into her mouth. So, but she proceeds to tell the doctor that the lady don't have no teeth. Then she tells her she's evil. So I'm like, okay, this is the first I'm hearing about the evil teacher. Why is the teacher evil? So she says that the teacher grabbed her hand too hard while she was trying to show her how to write. So me and the doctor both said, well, why didn't you say anything to the teacher to let her know that she was being a little too hard? My daughter then says she has ears. I don't know how having ears makes the teacher hear her thoughts. But in my baby's mind, because she felt like the teacher was squeezing her hand too hard, that she was supposed to know that she was squeezing her hand too hard. I don't know if that last clip kept or not, but I was basically saying that I don't even know what I was saying. Dang, I think I lost my last little clip or whatever. But I was basically saying that that today I thought was going to be a kind of a rough day because some of the people were out for the second half of the day, but it actually wasn't pretty bad. We all worked together really, really well. And just when you have a good group of people that work together, my supervisor, I have two great supervisors, but the one that was there this afternoon, he is really, really good. He came in, he always pitches in, he always runs out of help and helps speed things along on the floor, especially when we're backed up and stuff like that. Like, he's really amazing. We have a great team. We have a really great team of people that I work with. So, when you have a good team, that's what I was saying, when you have a good team of people, like, you really have to appreciate that, because there's no guarantee that everywhere you go you're going to always be grouped with a bunch of people who work well together. And we really pulled together. We got everybody out of there. I was done between like 5:05 and 5:15, and I was supposed to be there at 5:30 because that's usually late shift or whatever. Sometimes it's longer than that, but depending on how many people are left in the clinic. But we actually got everybody out of there, and it was done and over with. So, like, I'm very thankful that we was able to work together and pull together like that. Like, we got everybody out. It wasn't any chaos, typical children in the clinic screaming, yelling, because they don't want to get shots. But other than that, it wasn't bad, and I'm very thankful for the day that I've had. I wasn't able to really get footage because, like I said, it was people out, so we were kind of on go. We really didn't have any time to sit down, and I really wasn't able to like pull out my phone and record anything. So tomorrow I'm gonna try to get more footage, and then try to add more stuff in there so that I can start showing like what I do on a day-to-day basis. But like I said, in the type of clinic that I work in, it's a lot of times it's kind of hard because sometimes we're really jam-packed because we have so many providers like resident doctors and stuff that come in to complete certain hours and stuff. So it's like sometimes you can come in there and there's like 7 or 8 residents or whatever, and then the rest of the regular providers, and then sometimes you come in and there's like 10 residents with the regular provider. So and each of them have a good little bit of patients, so you know it gets busy. So sometimes I'm not always able to have a moment to record anything, but I'm gonna try to start incorporating more stuff into my videos. And then this weekend I'm gonna do a science experiment with my kids, something that they had got for Christmas, but we just never got around to doing it. We're gonna build a volcano, and I'm gonna do a video of that and upload it. Like I'm gonna do a video of that and add it into this video, to this week's vlog. But today, all in all, was a very, very good day. No complaints here. Hey y'all, hey. So I'm on my lunch break. It is what today is? Thursday the 7th, I believe. I'm on my lunch break, on my way to my car to go get a money order so I can go pay this rent. Who created bills? Cause this is so ghetto. Paying bills is so ghetto. Oh my gosh, it goes from one extreme to the other. It's been raining these last couple days like crazy, and now all of a sudden it wants to get all sunshiny and stuff. I'm currently getting in my car, about to go get this money order so I can take it up there to the rent office and pay these people this rent for this month. I've been had the other money order in my pocket. I don't know. I ain't went up there. I've been tired as crap, but I'm gonna go ahead and go get this latest money order so I can be done for this month. And then I don't know if I'm gonna eat anything or not because I'm really not hungry, but who knows. So, and I don't know where I'm going, so I got a GPS. I will catch you guys after I get the money order so that I can tell you guys about how the first day of my shift went, how the first half of my shift went. And we're back to the paid program. So I've paid my rent. Why is it something in my eye? I just got done paying my rent. I didn't just get done with it, but I'm on my way back to my job. I only have a few more minutes left on my break. Oh, my eyes. I don't know what just happened. I feel like something went in my eye. But anyway, I got this little pizza from the gas station, and I don't know if they put peppers or red pepper flakes or something on top of that pizza, but it burnt my mouth. And then what else? So I was gonna update you guys on how the first half of my day went. It went pretty good. I have no complaints, actually. It was pretty chill. We didn't have that many patients. There aren't that many providers here today, thank goodness. Because we're not going to necessarily be short. It's only one of our MAs that's not going to be here this afternoon for the second half of the day, so we're not really necessarily short. But we don't have many providers today, so the patient load is not heavy at all. This morning I think we saw maybe 15, 16 patients, if that. 20 may be pushing it, I think. I don't think we had 20 patients, but I'm just rounded to 20 just in case. But yeah, so the patient load was kind of easy, kind of simple. I was able to get some smaller content because this month my chore is changing out the sharps containers. So I was able to get smaller clips of me checking for those because the majority of them did not need changing, and then some of them you have to just unlock them. So like one of the keys on my badge is the key for the sharps container, and you just have to unlock it, shake them up a little bit to kind of get the needles and stuff, the syringes and stuff that move around in there. And then if you shake it around, you still see you have like a little gap because there's a little okay, so the sharps container, when you put them in the sharps container and you push the little thing down, it has a little thing that drops down so that the needles or syringes or whatever you're putting in there can fall down, and then that little thing is about that long on the inside. So sometimes when you shake it, if you still have a good little space in between that little wedge and the needles that's in there, then you have enough room to, maybe leave it in there for the rest of the day. But the needles are right there, right on that thing. It'll make it hard for you to be able to close it up and the needle to drop down in there. So you don't want to like have too much. You don't want to have like a small amount of space where that little lever is, but you don't want to have a small amount of space for that, because then sometimes it'll cause that thing to jam, so you're not able to really close up the secure it where the needle falls in, because you don't want to ever just walk away without making sure that you hear and see that the syringe fall down on the inside, because sometimes you could close it down, but if that thing is blocked or something, like one of the needles did not fall all the way straight down and it kind of stands up, it'll block it. So you can close the front part of it, but when you open it back up, that syringe and the needle is still going to be there. So you don't want to ever do that, because then you risk somebody, grabbing it, or one of the kids getting curious, seeing it, grabbing it and poking themselves or something like that. So you don't ever want to have to deal with that. So that's why it's best to make sure you see that syringe falling down in there, and make sure you open it back up and there's nothing there, and then making sure that they're not full to the capacity to where you can't close it down. So I was able to get a few clips of me doing that. And that was about it, because majority of the rooms were pretty good. I'll probably check them again throughout, like at the end of the day, see where we are, depending on how many vaccines we do, because some of them were looking like they were kind of getting full, so I shook them up. But we'll see what it's looking like this afternoon, and then tomorrow, I'll do the same thing. So that'll be what I'm doing the whole month. That's my monthly chore. And then so that was about it. I'm trying to make a phone call, because I'm trying to get a situation from when I was in Atlanta situated. Trying to get something off my credit. So I got to call and handle that, and then I think that's about it. I'm good for today. I was able to get into my portal for school, so I was able to go in and actually look at the plan that me and my advisor came up with for the classes, to show me which classes that I'm actually going to be taking for summer and fall semester. So I'm very happy about that, to actually see it like put out like that, and to let me know where I'm standing and how much more I have left to go. So once I do that, anatomy 1 and English over the summer, then I take anatomy 2, this statistics class, this critical thinking class, and then some health class, I guess, to like teach you about working in the healthcare field or whatever. And then I take that in the fall. No, I take chemistry, anatomy 2, the critical thinking, and then like the healthcare thing that kind of gives you like a introductory class that kind of gets you ready for the nursing program. So I take all 4 of those in the fall, which would be fine, because as we know, over the summer I'm taking my CNA course as well as the anatomy 1 and English class. So I can start working overnight in the hospital while I'm taking that whole load of class. Because for one, anatomy is already a lot, but I'm already been on take 1, so taking 2 is not going to be as difficult, because I've had anatomy 1 already. And then, but chemistry, that class is going to be hard. I already know it. So I'm definitely going to have to work a job where I'm not doing this Monday through Friday, because this here does not leave a whole lot of room for studying, but it'll be fine for me because English is, I can ace English. It's not an issue. But anatomy will take some studying, which is cool because, like I said, my job sometimes it's, you know, a lot, and then sometimes you have days like this where we're real chill, and then I can study on my lunch break, and then I get home in time enough for me to get the kids settled, and I have time to study before I go to bed. So I can manage to study at least 3 to 4 hours a day throughout the week, and then study on the weekend. So I'll be fine with that because that's something I can manage. And then taking CNA classes is not going to be hard because I already work in the healthcare field. I already know how to do a lot of the stuff. Today I tried to do a catheter today on a baby. Let me tell you, I've done catheters before, but they've been on adults. Babies. And it's harder on baby girls than it is on baby boys because, you know, as women, as girls, we have two holes. We have our pee hole, and then we have, you know, your vagina, you know, the vaginal hole. But on guys, on the boys, it's just the hole, the one hole that you go into. But for baby girls, that area is already small, delicate, or whatever. But trying to find that pee hole and then making sure that you're able to get into it is hard as crap. And I attempted to do it, but I was trying to make sure I can actually see the hole first. And once I found it, sometimes it's hard because babies fight, they move around, they wiggle. And then once you find it, if you can't get it in there, you know, get the catheter in, it's hard because once they start wiggling, then you have to re-find it because I'm not going to pull or, you know, press too hard on that area because that's a delicate area. I don't want nobody being that rough with me, and I'm a grown woman. So I would never do that on the child. So once they start wiggling and stuff like that, I just try to readjust. Like I try to keep my hand there, but if they start moving too much, I'm not going to hurt you in that area. So I have to let go and then try to readjust. And she was wiggling a lot because she was just a few months old. So that was hard. I went and got my manager. He wasn't able to do it either because for the same reason. It's hard getting in that hole on the child. All I'm up here talking, and I got to go back into work, child. But it is hard doing that on the child. So yeah, we just had to say, you know what, it's not working. So we talked to mom and we let the provider know we weren't able to do it, and she was understanding. Mom was okay if we was having to try again, but the provider, you know, and us really didn't want to have to try it again because we had already tried twice. So yeah, but it was hard to say the least. So yeah, but I'm getting ready to clock back in. I'll talk more about it when I clock out for the end of the day and keep you guys updated. All right, guys, so I am back. I'm officially off work. Sorry for the glare. The sun is beating down in my face. I'm on my way to the daycare to pick my daughter up, and I'm gonna have to go to the grocery store because I'm gonna make some macaroni bowls tonight for my children. And if y'all don't know what that is, it's just when you make the homemade macaroni and cheese. You make some chicken tenders, you cut them up, and for my son, he's just gonna eat his plain because he don't like sauce. But for me and my girls, I'm gonna flip those chicken tenders around in some sauce and slap it up down top of that bowl. That's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I'm making a macaroni bowl, and those are really good. I like doing mine like a hot honey sauce, so that's probably what I'm gonna do. And okay. So the second half of the day went pretty much like the first half of the day. We did not have a whole lot of patience. It went very smooth. Had a very good day. Worked on a good side and had, you know what I'm saying? Well, both sides are good, but you know, I worked on the other side that we all kind of alternate because we don't have assigned sides. So anyways, I worked on the other side of the clinic. I'm just call that side B. I worked on side B today, and then we did not have that many patients. The work went good, flowed smoothly. We were done by 5 o'clock. I'm only leaving just now because I was in there talking. One of my coworkers is getting married and she's moving away. And we were talking about real estate. Oh my gosh, we were talking about real estate, just talking about buying a house and stuff, and just the housing market and stuff. And then I'll see where I'm at when I'm finished nursing school as far as like the housing market, because I don't like spending money on stuff that's unnecessary. What I do love about living in this area, like living in North Carolina, is the fact that you get to experience all 4 seasons. So you get to feel the coldness of winter, get snow and stuff like that. You get to feel fall, see the trees, the leaves on the trees change and all that good stuff. You get to experience summer. We can go to the beach, and then you get to experience spring. And like, we're buying the house here. I'm now starting to come across some like houses that are built the way I like for them to be built. Like, I like a nice size house. I love a big kitchen. I'm gonna have a big kitchen. I like high ceilings, especially in the living room. Then I like to have those beams on the ceiling. And I definitely want floor space. Like I like an open floor plan. And I want a yard, because I want to be able to see my kids run around playing outside. And they want a dog, so I want to be able to let the dogs out, let them run around and play and all that good stuff. My girls are still young, so they still like to go outside and play. My son is, still young. He likes to go outside and play. So, and then, like, I want to get them 4-wheelers. We're country, okay? We like to ride 4-wheelers and stuff like that. We like to do stuff outside. So, I want to be able to, during the wintertime, put a fire on outside. Like, I want a fire pit. I want to put a fire on and be able to experience, like, having that fire lit up, roasting marshmallows, sitting outside chilling, watching a movie or something like that. Like, I want to experience all that stuff. So that's what I do love about being in North Carolina. And then at first I did not see a whole lot of homes that were that style of house. Like, the type of house that I like is something like the housing that's in Texas, and the style of homes that they build there. They're beautiful. Dream house. Love them. And what I love about the houses in Texas too is they have a way better pricing market. Can you move? Because I'm trying to get over. They have a way better pricing market than a lot of places. Georgia and, like, even here, okay, the amount of house that you're getting for the price doubles. Like, the housing size doubles than what you're getting here. So you can have a house that's here, let's say you get approved $250,000. The house you're going to get here or in Georgia is $250. It's going to probably be a 3-bedroom. It's going to be probably about 1,600 square feet, if 2,000. In Texas, you getting a 2,600 square feet, 3,000 square feet house for $250,000 to $260,000. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, okay? And that's what we was just talking about at work. It's just like the difference in the housing market. And I want to raise my kids in a great area. I want my kids in an area that has a great school system. I want my kids in an area that has, like, different areas where we can go and do things, and stuff that go do, like, things to go do is not far off. And just to get to experience different stuff. So it's just, I don't know, it's a lot of pros and cons with both. Like, the areas in North Carolina that I'm looking at buying a home in are very good areas. They have very great school systems. And then, like I said, you get to experience all the seasons. And I want to be somewhere where we can go not too far. I want to go snowboarding. My kids want to go snowboarding. We want to go snow tubing. Like this year, we're going to go to Colorado for Christmas. And that's where we're going to spend Christmas at. And probably bring in the New Year in Colorado. So I want to do different stuff with my children so that we can be able to experience, different styles of living. And then in Texas, it's the same thing. Like, there's areas that are really great, have really great school systems. And then in Texas, you don't really get like a snow day or whatever. Like, it does this crazy snow thing, like where it freezes and it makes stuff for like 2 to 3 hours and it's done. But I want to actually experience the snow. So, like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I want to experience all seasons. So that's what I really like about North Carolina. So, I don't know. We're going to pray on it, see what the Lord has us in that time frame. Maybe I may not marry my husband, my real husband. In that time frame, and, go from there. But who knows? Even if we don't, we still buying a house. Okay? We still buying a house. So, we'll see where life takes us from now until I finish nursing school. But anyway, I'm here at the daycare, about to go pick up my youngest, and then we're going to head to my sister's house to go get Araya and Tristan, and then we're going to go to the grocery store to get the stuff to make the macaroni. And then I think I need some more flour and stuff, so just get the stuff that I need to cook, and then we're going to go home, and then I'm going to cook I'm probably going to put together this TikTok that I just made earlier, and then post that, and then I'll probably post it on YouTube too as my YouTube shorts, because that's what I'm doing. I'm taking the little videos that I'm making like for TikTok and stuff, and I'm taking them and posting them on TikTok, posting them on YouTube as a YouTube short, and posting them on Instagram, because one of the girls that I follow on YouTube, Talitha Jane, which I love her. I really, really love her content, and I love the direction that she's going in lately, like with her spiritual growth. I really admire that about her. That fact that she has the boldness to get online and talk about it. And it's a lot of creators that I like that talk about faith, but she gives a lot of insight, like on how to brand yourself, how to grow your following, how to push your content. And one of the things that she was saying was to cross promote. So while you're on YouTube promoting your Instagram and your TikTok or whatever social media platforms you have, like when I'm on TikTok, I put my link in there, and I make it known that I have my YouTube. Go follow my YouTube, go follow my Instagram, or whatever. Just cross promoting. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just incorporating it, and I really thank her for putting it out there, because a lot of people don't have to give the information, but they do it anyway, and it helps us who are learning to grow your following. So yeah, so I'm gonna edit that, and then I'll catch up with you guys later, probably when I get in the grocery store, showing you what I'm getting. All right, see you later. Hey y'all, so today is Friday, March the 8th. I just got off of work on my way to go pick up Mari from daycare. Today was a pretty good day. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't a lot going on. It was pretty chill for the most part, pretty laid back. So we really didn't have a rush day. I'm getting off on time, thank God for that. I'm trying to hurry up so that I can make it to the office at my job before they close, because my daughter's shoes are up there and I really want to get them before they close. I tried to call my sister to see if she can grab them for me just in case, but she must still be on the clock, so she can't answer the phone. But yeah, like I was saying, today was not bad. It was a chill day. I like days like that, but then again, it kind of makes the day take forever to go by. So it seems like it takes forever for 5 o'clock to come. And apparently we're about to get a time change. So yeah, I don't know how I'm feeling about that, because this morning when I got up, I was a little running a little behind anyway. But then when I seen how bright it was outside, I was just like, dang, how late am I? And I looked at the time, I'm like, okay, I'm not that late. I'm not running that far behind. But I definitely was running late this morning because I did not get much sleep. Had some stuff going on at my apartment. I don't know. I'm just trying to tough it out until I can get into a better situation, because my lease is not up until November, and then I can move. But I don't know what I'm going to do, honestly, because I also be taking the classes, chemistry and all that other stuff, and I don't want to have to try to go through the process of dealing with a move while taking really important classes that's going to determine whether or not I'm able to go ahead and start a program in February, like apply for the program in February. So I don't know, I'm just praying on it, trying to see. I'm going to keep trying to talk to the people at the office to see what can I do about the situation, if I need to just like move apartments, because this is just being too much. Like after last night, I just cannot do it. And that's another reason why I'm trying to hurry up and get up there to the daycare to get my daughter so that I can go make it up there to the office, because I really want to talk to them about this, because this is becoming a problem and it's affecting my sleep, and that's affecting me getting up and being able to function properly at work. So this something is definitely gonna have to give, because I cannot keep doing this. I cannot. And after last night, the stuff that was going on really troubled me bad, and I could not rest. So, gonna pray and keep pushing. But yeah, so aside from the stuff that's going on at the apartment, everything's been going pretty good. I'm truly, truly blessed and thankful for how everything's been turning out. I thank God that doors have been opening up for me and my children, and that everything has been falling in place. And it's a reminder to just keep going, to keep pushing. And even when moments like this, like I feel extremely tired, but even moments like this, when like even when you're in a moment and it doesn't feel like things are happening the way you want it to, or if it feels like, dang, like, am I really getting things accomplished? Or you have moments of just nothingness, and it can make you feel like, dang, like, what's going on? Am I out of touch? Like, am I missing a mark or something? And it's not even necessarily that. It's like God just giving you moments of peace, to just rest, because this next step that you're taking, this next season that you're about to walk in, is going to require a lot of work. So there's nothing wrong with taking these moments of not having anything going on and taking full advantage of those moments, because when you are busy and you have a full life like I do, like I work full time, I have children, and I'm going back to school, that's a lot going on, and you don't always get moments where you have nothing going on. So it's best to take full advantage of that, and to just bask in it, and to just let it soak it all up. Because honey, when these classes start rolling in and everything really start going, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot to wrap your mind around. So I'm definitely taking full advantage of this moment. I'm gonna go home, gonna rest, edit my videos, start editing my videos so they'll be ready to post on Sunday. I was gonna try to hold off on posting it because I wanted to do that little science experiment that the kids got for Christmas, but I don't know. I'm gonna see. I know for sure tomorrow night I really want to do a movie night with them. So I'm going to go get some popcorn and stuff like that. Get something to make some quick little meals. Probably make some burgers and fries or something simple. And then we're going to eat some popcorn to watch a movie. But yeah, it's so much stuff like going on. And I choose not to just focus on the negative aspects of it, but to just thank God, like, I have what I have and I am where I'm at. Things might not be perfect, life might not have went the direction that I would have hoped for, that I wanted, but I thank God for how everything turned out. I thank God for everything that I've been through, because had I not gone through it, I would not be in this moment, and I would not be in this moment of peace. And I really have peace, and I'm thankful for that. So it's just learning to enjoy the moments and enjoy the ride. Life is not perfect. Life is full of ups and downs. Everything, may not flow the way we want it to, but just don't forget to stop and smell the roses. So yeah, but I'm truly thankful. I'm very, very thankful. And I already know when I get my daughter in this car, she's going to have a whole lot to say. It seemed like you were going to stay in your lane there, buddy. But yeah, I'm just trying to go ahead and do that. It's already 5:10. They close at 5:30. So yeah, I don't know. Hopefully my sister calls me back so that I can tell her I need her to go up there and get my packages, because I don't know if they're going to be open tomorrow, and I don't want my daughter's shoes sitting up there all weekend, especially when she needs to wear them to school. So yeah. So I'm praying that we can get up there on time. But yeah, this is probably going to be the end of this week's video. It's probably going to be a little shorter than the rest of them, but I do hope that you guys enjoy the content and that you're getting something out of it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I post every Sunday between 12 and 6. Comment down below, what do you think about the content? Is there anything that you would like to see? If you have any questions regarding what I do, my journey, if you have any questions about, anything that I can give you advice on about starting your own journey, you can always go to my TikTok and my Instagram as well. I always have those linked on the description down in every video. So yes, thank you to the guys who have already subscribed and who tune into my videos every week. I really appreciate you guys and your support. And let's just continue to grow, continue to make changes, continue to advance and excel and becoming a new versions of ourselves. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you in next week's video.
What is it you want from me? Do you even know?